You'll be surprised how many R&B legends found themselves behind bars at some point. Some were quick mistakes, others full on scandals. But every story has two sides, the headlines and the human behind them. Let's get into it. Number one, Lauren Hill. Lauren Hill, one of the greatest to ever touch a mic. But in 2013, the headlines weren't about her voice, they were about the IRS. She was sentenced to 3 months in federal prison for failing to pay nearly $1 million in taxes between 2005 and 2007. Hill later said she withdrew from the public eye to protect herself and her family. But the court wasn't trying to hear it. Still, when she came home, she came back sharper, freer, and still unmatched lyrically. Number two, Faith Evans. Faith Evans was arrested in Georgia alongside her husband Todd Russo after police found cocaine and marijuana in their car. The couple agreed to complete a 13-week drug rehab program in exchange for charges being dropped. Faith's story became one of recovery. She got back to her music, stayed open about her mistakes, and kept that unmistakable voice alive. Number three, Ron Isley. Before he was Mr. Biggs, Ron Isley was the man behind generations of R&B hits. But in 2006, he was sentenced to 3 years in prison for tax evasion, accused of hiding millions in income. The irony? His music never stopped earning money, even while he was away. When he got out, he went right back to work, older, wiser, and still smoother than half the industry. Number four, Bobby Brown. Now, Bobby Brown's run-ins with the law were basically headline season in the 90s. DUI, disorderly conduct, driving without a license. The man stayed in and out of the courtrooms. But what people forget is Bobby's honesty about his demons. He owned it. The same fire that made him a showman made him volatile. And through it all, he still gave us hits that defined an era. Number five, Trey Songz. In 2021, Trey's songs made headlines, but not for his music. He was arrested at a Kansas City Chiefs game after an altercation with a police officer. Witnesses said Trey was being heckled by fans and security overreacted. But police claimed he resisted arrest. He was booked for trespassing, resisting, and assault. Later released without major charges. It was another moment that blurred the line between fame, pressure, and perception. Number 6, Jaheim. Jaheim, the voice behind Put That Woman First, made headlines in 2021 for all the wrong reasons. He was charged with animal cruelty after police found several neglected dogs at his New Jersey home. Officers said some were malnourished, one was unresponsive. Fans were heartbroken. This was an artist whose music spoke to care and compassion. It was a painful reminder that real life doesn't always match the lyrics. Number 7, Miguel. Now, this one caught people off guard. Miguel had always been known as calm, grounded, and focused on the music. But in 2013, he was arrested in Los Angeles for DUI after running a red light. Police said his blood alcohol level was just over the legal limit. He was released on $5,000 bail, later pled no contest, and completed an alcohol program. The story didn't define him, but it's proof nobody's above mistakes, no matter how smooth the vocals. Every artist on this list had a moment where the world saw their worst. But R&B has always been about redemption, pain, lessons, and the rhythm of coming back stronger. Because the story doesn't stop with the mugshot. It continues in the music.